Hi, I'm Warren Howard from Howard Co Business and HR Solutions, and welcome to the How series. In this series, we'll provide practical HR tips on how to build, develop, and lead a successful business with a powerful team around you. In this video, I'd like to talk about the first 90 days of employment. Now, if you're thinking about how can I retain good employees, you need to be aware that they're making decisions about whether to stay or to go within the first 90 days. That induction period, or probation as we sometimes call it, is a vital time to assess, both from an employee point of view and from the employer's point of view, their fit for the organisation or the job. But how many businesses actually put a structure around that induction period to make sure that you actually have something to follow, but more importantly, something to assess during those first 90 days? A well-constructed induction plan will provide a roadmap for both the employee and the employer during this important assessment period. But there are a few important things to remember when you're putting together an induction plan. The first thing is not to try and achieve everything in the first week. That's really important to remember. Now, everyone will say, we want someone who can hit the ground running. But there are three important stages in the induction which I don't think should be rushed. The first is about getting to know and understanding the business. The second is having a really good, deep understanding of the role. And the third part is about adding value. And this is where you and the employee can identify the unique ways in which they can add value to your business. You also need to document the plan. There's no point in having a good plan unless it's written down. So work with your team to identify the key steps that someone who's coming new into the business needs to go through before they're totally familiar with the job and the organisation itself. And document those steps and make sure that you do identify opportunities for each of your staff to spend time with the new employee. Building relationships is a really important aspect of that first month on the job. Another important aspect of the induction plan is to build in time for review and for feedback. And I suggest you do this monthly. Sit down with your new employee and go through a structured review process that helps them identify where they're doing well and what areas that they need to improve on. And again, don't be afraid to go back and adjust the induction plan to ensure that all the needs are being met. So a well-structured induction plan will help you increase the productivity and the retention of your key employees. And as well as that, it gives you an assessment framework so that you can have constructive conversations during that induction phase, and it ensures that there are no surprises at the end once that probation has been completed. So remember, an induction plan, a vital part of your HR toolkit to ensure retention and productivity of your new employee.